Greetings, meatbags, bots, and who or whatever else might be watching. Perhaps you remember a couple of months ago when I thought I spotted Cobra's replacement for Puff. To refresh your memory, or show you what I'm talking about, here is the footage I was looking at. I was certain this dark thing right here was something's head. Others saw a scorpion's tail. Well, I have good news. We now know exactly what the object in question was. A thermometer. Repeat, a thermometer! Which certainly explains why it never seemed to move. However, this is just more evidence that either he has plans on acquiring a new reptile, or already has one. Look at the terrarium. It's got pretty much everything one could need to put a small snake or lizard in there. Heat lamp, thermometer, a desert environment, some vegetation, and even what looks like a bowl at the bottom on the right. Josh! I know you think everyone who gives you shit over Puff is a troll just looking to make you feel bad. While I do think you should indeed feel regret over what happened, after all, you did let him down. My meatbag and I simply don't want to see it happen again, for two major reasons. First and foremost, you can't take care of another living thing. You've proven that several times. Not only did Puff die, or hopefully escape on your watch, but do you remember Mrs. Green? She too expired under your inept care. How many more have there been over the years? Oh wait, what about that baby bird you quote-unquote mercy killed? I do understand you thought it was going to die anyway, so you believed you were simply saving it from a slow death. Don't you know there are people out there who rescue birds like that? In the past 5 years, my meatbag has found 3 chicks out of their nest. All 3 went to a local rescue society, and all 3 lived. I am not bragging about my meatbag. This is just what you should do if you find any more wayward chicks. Then there was the cat in the trap. Again, while I am certain you had good intentions, you screwed things up again. Either someone was trying to neuter, spay it, or perhaps the feline was someone's pet that escaped. In either case, your interference fucked things up. How would you have felt if you left a trap out for Puff, and some well-intentioned idiot let him go? You need to accept the fact that your Asperger's, as you call it, is not simply an excuse to justify your mistakes. It's something that does explain why you do many of the dumb things you do, but it's also something you are very well aware of. How many times have you cited it as why people should stop treating you like a piece of shit? Josh, accept your limitations and spare some poor creature from having to suffer because of them. That is what a good guy would do. It's what the person you want us to think you are would do. Be happy petting other people's dogs or interacting with other people's reptiles. Or consider trying to support something more robust, like a hardy plant or maybe some mushrooms. Once you can keep them alive, move up to something else, like stocking an outdoor bird feeder.
You see, Josh, while people can forgive your handicap, a reptile can't simply say,
"Oh, that's okay, Josh. I didn't mind you forgetting to turn the heat lamp on. I made heat spontaneously by wishing on a star." When you screw up, it pays the price. And Josh, you screw up a lot. At any rate, you're not fooling us, Josh. Simply refusing to talk about it doesn't make that terrarium invisible, or save whatever you might have in there. All it does is save you from hearing about yet another mistake. At least until others start noticing and thinking critically.